Hello, it is I, Days of Future Past editor, omniscient John. Um, this episode came from the depths at the very bottom, at the very deep caverns of our archives, never seen the light of day, and it's still the same beer talks. We're just putting it out for this week's episode, so there's no peek or cheek. Don't be alarmed. We'll come back to our regular aired episode on the next one. Anyway, I hope you like this one. Hello, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Cider Tuxio. No, we are actually.
Oh no!
Today's a special episode actually because we're back. We're back with the beers. We're back to our name calling namesake.
I think namesake makes more sense.
Namesake, right?
I think.
I don't even know what that means, but I've heard of it before. Namesake. Anyway, thanks for tuning back in with my friends. Actually, I was gonna make a joke today that we have guests, and then you guys are like, "We do," and I'm like,
"We do?"
Exactly, and then I'd be like, "Yeah, it's Stan and Addie."
Oh,
we're guests
we got
now.
demoted, eh?
Oh my god! Do I need to update our account settings?
That's why it was a joke. That's why I thought about it. Anyway, see, I didn't follow through. We just talked about it instead. Okay. I'm with my friends Addie and Stanley. They are not guests. They are homebodies. They are hosts. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what they called them back in the day.
Yes.
They called them hosts.
Back in the day.
We actually still refer to ourselves as hosts
do
on
we?
our posts. Yes, we do. Well, I do.
Okay.
When I post on social media, I'm like, our host is talking about blah, blah, blah. It's so weird to talk about yourself in third person, but I do it anyways.
Does it?
We have a full team.
Does it?
Yeah, oh, totally.
We have a full team. We have an editor. We have a social media manager. We have a production team.
Okay, relax. So where's the money, Stan?
This is a full-on podcast. If you'd like to support us.
Yo, I know. Our Patreon, we don't have, by the way, Jake.
That we don't have.
That we don't have.
You do send it to our Patreon that we don't have. But yeah, why don't you say hi first, Daddy?
Hi, everyone.
And then we have Stan.
And then we have Stan.
And then you have me, John, your parasocial friend. We're back talking at you again today for a long time now, what it feels like. Right, Stan?
Yes.
But it's almost done this season.
We see it on the horizon.
We see it on the horizon. Okay, true. I don't know what we're talking about today. I think something about education, but not school.
What?
Is that right, Stan? Is that close?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I think that's a good tease.
Right? Perfect. Okay, but before we get into that, we have a very apt beer of the day from Nickelbrook Brewing Company. I swear they just made this after the elections happened or something, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's called Naughty Neighbor Pale Ale.
Oh God, another pale ale.
Yeah. So it's a red wine because it's an ale. Wow, you guys see it says pour color lemon drop.
Yeah, this is one of I think the first beers that they tell you what the pour color is supposed to be, right?
I guess we'll find out because I'm pouring. Stan, you have any insights with this beer?
I have zero insights. I literally was looking for, because I wanted to continue supporting Canadian.
Elbows up!
Oh my God.
So on the nose, bro.
I know. No, I wanted to continue to look for Ontario brewed beers. And this one just came up. And I thought, because I was really confused. The reason why I stopped at this one, I'm like, is this Canadian? Is this brewed in Ontario?
Yes.
Because the design of the can is very Americana, right? And
yes.
so it's got an eagle. It's got the red, white, and blue. It's got stars.
Yeah, stripes.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? Why is this? Why? And then I saw the name of the beer. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's kind of like a fun jab type situation. This is brewed by Nickelbrook Brewing Company. They are in fact located in Burlington and Etobicoke. So this is a Ontario brewed beer. Yeah, and then so I also wanted to try this because the first note on the thing is crushable, and I'm like,
yeah. I'm like, what's
right?
crushable?
And also, it's got three notes, right? It's crushable, citrus, and the last one's freedom. So I'm like, just so many things got me curious about this beer, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this on the list.
Only one of those things is a flavor profile.
Yeah, freedom.
Oh, yeah, correct.
Freedom.
Yeah, you guys will see on when Addy puts up the can spin post. But it is very it is very quirky. Nickelbrook Brewing Company also has a Jimmy Neutron logo. So.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I'm like, so like I feel like this brewing company has such wit to their approach that I was like, you know what, like I feel like this could be a good beer for us to try.
Anyway, the color is supposed to be lemon drop.
Is it?
It looks like this. It reminds me of it's very cloudy, eh? You can't even see.
It is
yeah.
very cloudy. Wow.
It reminds me
It's
of
pretty
IPAs.
yellowy. Yeah.
I mean lemon drop, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Also,
I guess that's why.
The foam is very
Nice. It's got a good head. Yeah.
actually. I
Yeah.
I also did a very bad pour. I just didn't show it to you guys.
So this
Like,
could be
that
the
was-
result of a pour.
But now, yeah, exactly. But it could be a result
Not
for a pour.
intentional.
It smells it doesn't smell sweet. It does smell citrusy.
Alright, hold on. Let me open my can.
It honestly reminds me of an IPA that we had before.
Oh
But
man.
this is a pale ale though. So
Yeah,
I
that's true.
highly doubt that this
Oh,
is gonna
yeah.
be that bitter. Right? You know
it
what I mean?
smells like an IPA.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
But
like
I
it
doubt
smells very hoppy.
I have a feeling before we taste, I have a feeling this is more sour than bitter.
Yeah, I can see that. I think the lemon is probably gonna be more of the skin of the lemon than
The zest
Yeah.
to it.
the
Lemon peel or zest, as they
yeah,
say.
the zest instead of
The
the
zest.
fruit, the meat.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
cheers.
Cheers.
Nickelbrook.
Nickelbrook. It's not
It doesn't.
bad.
It doesn't linger though, right?
No, it doesn't actually. It
It's
is.
quite-
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say like to me, it's quite light. The flavor is very crisp.
Considering how cloudy it looked, I'm surprised it's light.
Yes.
Yeah, it is hop. It's on the hoppier side.
Yes.
Right. Oh my God! Look at us actually talking about beer. I'm always so surprised when I get to talk about this, and I'm like, I know what I'm talking. Well, not no, I don't know.
It's been
but like,
I mean, at this point you do, brother.
Yeah.
At this point you have
That's
some
true.
yeah, but I'm like, ooh, like hoppy, but like very light, which is very a nice surprise.
I feel like this is like a kinder IPA. Do you know what I mean? Like a
Oh no.
Like a gateway IPA.
yeah. Gateway IPA. Thank you. Yeah, gateway
Oh my
IPA.
gosh.
Not saying that IPAs are mean or rude.
Yeah.
but like
Oh,
but like entry level, if you wanted to get if you were like so intimidated by IPAs and it's so like snobby and stuff like that, Nickelbrook is actually cooking with this one with the pale ale.
Would you say they are brewing with this one?
I guess that's more appropriate, right?
True.
They're mad scientists with their logo.
Okay, if anybody groaned when I said, can you please like comment and just let me know? I really want to know how many people did I get with this one.
Oh my gosh.
But
I feel like this is like a good test to see if you're into IPAs because it kind of has IPA characteristics without the full
Exactly.
IPA bitterness.
Yes.
So it's like if you're not sure if you're into IPAs, try this, and it's like a one step closer to it. And if you're okay with this, then you can slowly step into the IPA world.
right, because there's no I think why this is like a gateway IPA is because there's no sweetness. Like there's
Yeah.
absolutely no
Yeah.
like there's no sugariness or like
There's no fruitiness. Like there's like
Yeah.
crisp, like the crisp of the citrus, which I get.
Yeah.
I get it. It's one of the notes,
right.
Yeah.
one of the non-flavor notes because I very much taste freedom.
You taste freedom.
I don't know what crushable means. If
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
wondering.
I imagine it's something along the lines of citrus as well. I imagine like them crushing like an orange, and that's kind of like the with the peel and everything. So
I
it
see, I
has
see.
a little bit of that.
like a
Oh,
like
something
a
like juicy.
Kind
No.
of. Yeah, like
Yeah,
do
kind
you guys remember Juicy Ass?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I like it's very reminiscent. It's like a Juicy Ass light.
Oh, okay.
Is that
For me.
Is it
That's
like
fair.
yeah? Is if juicy is like stage 3, is crushable like stage 1? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I'd
Yeah.
imagine that would be like the correct type of scale.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because you crush it first and then you get to the juicy part after. Yeah,
Like,
I
I-
think that tracks.
Actual beer drinkers are like, what the Yeah, they're talking.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna look this up, but they're probably like, crushable is actually like a flavor
I know, right?
profile.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
what you guys are
Not that
talking
guy.
about is freedom.
Great beer, better stories. I'm so glad we're back to beers.
Damn. What is it called? The cider's really not your thing, eh?
It's not that it wasn't my thing. It's just that we could talk so much more without being as pretentious.
Oh yeah, because cider is like, oh yeah, apple juice.
Yeah, exactly, right? We have so much more insights, I feel like, with the experience that we have. Sorry, Addie, you look like you wanted to say something.
According to Google, crushable is a characteristic of beer.
Right.
So were we right? Were we on the nose?
Just as juicy is.
I'll read it to you. Crushable typically means it's an easygoing, refreshing nature, not feeling overwhelming, low alcohol content type beers.
Okay.
I think we were on the right
wait,
track.
Wait. More importantly, what about freedom?
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna look this one up.
Freedom, it can't be. It cannot be. Honestly, I thought you were gonna get into a calamari type beer, but I think this is a very accurate calamari beer.
Okay, so you know what? When I was also looking for like this beer, when I was building the list of when I was looking for this round of beer, I specifically really looked for like what I thought would be lighter beers because I was really hungover. So I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink heavy beers. I don't want to drink stouts. I want something light.
Lager.
That's why if you realize like the list of beer for this round,
Yeah.
they're all on the pale ale, like blondes. Right? So-
Okay, that tracks then. That makes total sense.
Fair enough. Stop drinking
Oh
so
my
much, Stan.
oh my god.
Did you find
But
the
yeah.
freedom? Did you find the freedom thing, Addie, or no?
So I looked it up. It is not a
So yeah,
characteristic of beer. It
I think this
just-
was just them being funny.
yeah, because
Yeah.
to match like the naughty neighbor kind of like.
You know what? I
theme.
taste freedom.
Exactly.
You know what, Stan? We're in Canada. We'll taste freedom
always
for a
have
little
freedom.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody fuck this up. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I-
continue to
see-
taste freedom.
I'm avoiding always because politics, but for
It's
the
true.
most part, we have a better chance of tasting freedom than our
naughty
neighbor.
neighbors.
All right, and cut. So
Our bit is done.
yeah, we dipped our toe in there, and that's already too much for me. Okay, that's already too much. Anyway, speaking of freedom, Stan, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about the freedom to. I'm stopping this bit. Like, no more freedom.
Stop the
Okay.
bit.
We're all not free.
Okay.
Oh no.
We're talking about. I want to talk about like learning, like not necessarily like life skills, but like it's more so like maybe you know how like at school you have to learn core curriculums, right? And then
Yes.
there's like electives that you can learn. It's not necessarily to like for a hobby or whatever, but it's just for like enrichment almost, right? Enrichment to your career, enrichment in a more professional way, and not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, and we don't have to talk about like professional development, but there's certain, like I certainly feel like there are different types of learning, and I want to talk about more structured type learning today with you guys, especially as adults, because I feel like besides work and home life, like when do you get to learn and what do you learn about? And I know the reason why we brought this up today is
Yes.
because I know for a fact that all three of us are on the Owl app.
The Owl
Yes.
app. The Owl
We're
of Minerva app.
we're refusing to give free ad.
Right, and then so if Mr. Owl, sir, that apparently you died and came
Oh,
back
yeah.
to life.
Is that
was
the
a whole
thing?
thing. I was so confused.
Bro, one time the icon on my phone, I'm like, what is wrong with this?
It
you
was
know?
dead.
changed.
It was like a
Yeah.
zombie. I was like, what is happening?
I know, but like I was like, but why? It's not Halloween. It was
No,
like,
there was like a whole social media thing. I was
Was
so
there?
confused. Yeah, it was like all over TikTok. They like held a funeral, and it's not just
was really
Owl
weird.
App like NA. It was like Owl App Global. It was like Owl App Canada.
Is that right,
Owl
eh?
App Dutchland. Like yeah, everybody did like their version of a funeral, and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
well, I guess it worked because we're talking about
If
it.
we're talking about
It's
it.
true. It's true.
Anyway, I want I want to talk about learning because I feel like
What if they still don't know what the Owl app is?
okay, it's Duolingo. Okay, goddamn it, Duolingo. Ding.
True, dang, true.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
We all have streaks for Duolingo, right?
Yeah, we do.
I think it's not a
Yours
flex.
should be the longest.
I think
Yours
my
should
streak
be
is the
the
longest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your streak, John? Actually, what language are you learning and what's your streak?
I was learning Korean and Japanese. I was learning
Two
Japanese
at the same
first.
time?
I was learning Japanese first,
Okay.
and that was about for a majority of. And this was before they had the kanji practice training.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was doing Japanese first, and then I think about I don't know, 600 days later, I was doing and then I transitioned to Korean.
Wait, so are you like stopped with Japanese?
No, and now I'm back in Japanese because
Oh.
when I checked, they had the kanji training,
Oh,
the
okay,
kanji
okay.
practice, which is actually really cool. Like I know I don't want to say 100, but maybe less than 100 kanjis now.
Oh,
but
nice.
to be not socially accepted, that's a little harsh. But the expectation is something about 2,800 kanji character. Right? So
Wow.
yeah, something
Dang.
like that. It's 2,200, 2,800. Somebody
Yeah.
will correct me.
A
on
lot.
this. Yeah. Actually, but there's 56,000 kanji characters or some shit, right?
Oh my goodness.
So something
Like
like
in
that.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay,
I mean,
again,
like, 'cause-
maybe
'cause-
I'm a little hyperbolic, but something along those lines.
I think Addie and I, we have an advantage this way because they're essentially I think we can basically make out the Chinese characters and then so
Yeah.
we can infer meaning, right?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think we have an advantage that way. But
Yeah.
anyway, what's your streak?
You guys have a leg on that. Right now, 14, 19, I think.
Holy crap!
Dang.
14?
Yeah, 14, 19.
Yeah, that's pretty long. You're like a whole year. I think almost a year and a half ahead of me.
14, 19. And I don't use the
Wait,
freeze.
wait.
I don't
that
use
means
freezes
that means Addie,
either.
you're at 700,
No, I'm at 1050 something.
1050. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And for the record too, I haven't it's not like I stopped and then I came back. I've it's just but since I started, there's been a streak, right?
So then you
Same.
guys been doing this for 3-4 years.
I want to say
5-6 for you, John.
Yeah, I want to say.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Is that how the math works out? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Something like
Something
that. 'Cause
like
it's,
that.
it's
9,
350
12.
per, right?
15. Yeah.
Yeah.
About-
Yeah. Oh my
4,
god.
yeah, 4,
Yeah.
4.
So you've been doing Japanese and Korean kind of interchangeably.
No. I'm just doing because it's confusing.
Like for long stretches.
Exactly, I do long
Okay.
stretches.
Oh, okay,
I did
okay.
Korean for a year, maybe about a year, and then 300 days, and then the rest I went back to Japanese. Because again, I
Oh
found out
my God.
they were doing kanji stuff.
Wow. Okay, so I knew John was on the app for a long time because I think ever since I've known you,
Yeah.
there'll be random times where you're like, oh crap, I gotta go Duolingo.
or
So
you'll
I-
hear the ding.
Yeah. So I knew that. Sometimes when we play games together and we're on comms, I'll hear the ding in the background. So I knew that you've been on it
Yeah.
for. Addie, I didn't know you've been doing Duolingo for 1,000 days.
Yeah, I think I started doing Japanese as well. I
Okay.
attempted French and I gave up on that so quickly.
Okay.
Dang.
I think I started doing Japanese because a few years back it was one of those Japanese Japan trips that Eric and I were planning. So I'm
Right.
I want to be able to ask for things like directions and
Ikura desu ka?
yeah,
exactly.
and basic things. So then I started learning that. When it got to the kanji stuff, I was like, okay, peace. I cannot learn letters. I cannot. This it's so hard.
It is tricky.
It is very tricky. And then that I gave up on that unfortunately. And then I went to Korean and I've been.
Oh,
doing
so you guys are
Korean
like
since.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think with Korean, I'm at the point where I might not be able to read it per se, but based on the word, if the Korean word starts with a sh, I can look at the words and be like, okay, that word,
okay.
noun starts with sh, so that I think that's what it means.
Right.
So I
you can confer. You can infer.
I can confer it.
Yeah.
But I'm not at the point where I'm fluent or I can read it. I can say certain things very fluently.
Wait. Okay. So
By the way,
at-
same. There's no way I'm fluent. Yeah.
Okay, but at 1,000, between you guys as average, right? You're around 1250-ish, 1250
Yeah.
days,
Yeah.
right? At a 1250 day average, would you say that you're comfortable going to the country of whatever language you're learning, going to a convenience store and just asking for something, or would you feel comfortable if somebody were to talk in that language, you'd be kind of able to pick up certain things?
I am. When I went to Korea,
Wow.
like what was the last year or 2 years ago with my girls, like I was able to order food in Korean, and like it was so
That
funny.
is so
Yeah,
impressive.
on the flight,
Is it?
it's actually not.
I think it's impressive.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Excuse me, can I have rice?"
I literally was like,
I don't know how to say that in Korean.
Oh no, but she said it in English.
I wanted dumplings, and I literally was like, "Oh, ramen 하나 주세요," and then they're like,
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I just said like, "Can I have one serving of dumplings?"
Mandu, bro.
Like John,
Yeah,
do you
mandu.
know how to order in like Japanese, for example?
Okay, so when you ask this question, right? Like, firstly, me and Addie is on like the top ladder. Okay.
Right, because she's like consistent.
Oh, you mean like in the league?
Exactly. There's
Oh,
leagues,
okay.
right?
Yeah, there's leagues in
Like in the
Duolingo, right?
in the
Yeah.
14 15 that I've 14 19 days that I've been doing duo, I was only at top ladder at like the first year.
Okay, but the ladder is also skewed, right? Because
Yeah,
you can
it really
technically
is.
go up to the very, very, very top ladder in 1 week if you really wanted to,
But
Yeah.
but
right? Like
but-
I've been in the gold league for the last like 6 months because like I only do like one a day,
Lessons
like,
a
one
day,
lesson
correct.
a day.
Exactly, yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't get that much experience or whatever.
But that's what I mean. And like, I think this is like a really good example, kind of proof of the pudding kind of situation. Because in the first year, when I was like top, I don't know what the top ladder is now, Addie. What rank is it? Do you remember?
Diamond.
Diamond. Yeah, and you said it changed recently too. But back then, we just had to do like you just had to do maybe like I don't know, like 10 lessons, right? 10 lessons
Like
per
in
day.
the week.
Yeah, per
Oh,
day.
in the day.
Yeah, in the day to get into top ladder and to maintain top ladder.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's
And-
very different then. Yeah.
And the lessons are like obviously it can range from like learning characters to like full sentences and like grammar stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I was tryharding that. That's why I was like really doing well. And then eventually I was like, you know what? Like this ladder thing, like I get it. It's exactly for people like me who like like ladders and to push for like, oh, this is what I can do. This is
Yeah.
the best I can do, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm more like Stan, where it's I literally just do one lesson a day, which is not true for you, right, Addie?
Yeah, I try to do 2 lessons a day, so then I get like the bonuses, like the morning,
Exactly. Yeah.
oh,
the morning bird and the night owl bonus. So I don't. It's not like I do a lot, but the 2 with the extra points or whatever, like extra
Helps.
XP, it helps. So then I've been bouncing between the top 2 ladders. I think it was like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
gold and the black
Wow.
one. But they've also added even more because I remember telling John about it, and
Yes,
when he
yes.
was in the top ladder, they didn't have it.
No.
I think once a month they also in the top ladder there's a tournament, so it's like the top 8 goes to semifinals, and then in the semifinals
bro.
like top
That's
6
so
goes to the
intense.
finals. Yeah, it is intense.
Cutthroat,
So then,
bro.
yeah, so then I'm like, oh, I hate it when they do that because then now I'm like
You
incentivized.
feel like you have to.
Yeah, exactly. You're,
I
you're
feel like I have
pressured.
to try.
You know what? I intentionally didn't want to get too hyped into the whole ladder system because I know, like, I know for me,
Yeah.
like, if it becomes too much pressure, I'll just give up. And if I give up, I'll never keep going.
You'll never go back.
Yeah, like I need this to be a as casual thing as I possibly can make it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then so I actually will keep going in terms of like, okay, like I'll do my one lesson a day. I will like
Yeah.
increase my vocabulary. And sometimes I cheat because if like I'm having an incredibly busy day and like I'm
Yeah.
like mentally I am not there to learn Duolingo, but the owl keeps reminding me,
Yeah.
right? I will do that thing where like I'm just learning vocabulary and it'll count as my
Oh, yeah, yeah.
correct.
as my streak, right?
Yes.
Because usually those lessons are a little shorter.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
yeah. So like if I can, finish it with like, 2 minutes and then I'm like enhancing my vocabulary or sometimes like I'm revisiting some mistakes in the past, I'll do that. But like I do try to get to the lessons
Yes.
every day if I can.
Okay. So what language are you learning and how long have you been? What's your long streak?
Oh man, I was really proud of my streak until I talked to you guys.
Dude, like we're not judging. We're not gatekeeping you. If you're at
You have
300
2 of like the most try-hard friends
Yeah.
here right now.
Yo, bro, like I honestly was so proud of my streak until I talked to you guys. And then I'm like, man, this is nothing.
No, but you can't do that to yourself, man. Like that's
Oh my
like I
gosh.
feel like not to be, what's the words, psychological about it, but like you can't take away your achievement. You guys tell me this all the time, like the shit that I do.
I know,
is
I know,
right?
dude.
So like, what
I
are we
know.
doing? So how many days then?
So I am at. Hold on, let me check.
How many days?
It's on my phone. It's on my home screen.
Yeah. How many days of what
Wow.
language?
I'm at 444 days. So
Bro,
if I
Dang.
do,
that's a year,
yeah.
man.
If
Yeah,
I
that's
if I
over a
do my
year.
practice today, it's 445, and that's what I mean. Like for me, that's a huge deal.
It is a
is.
huge deal.
What language?
I'm learning Spanish.
Nice.
Estoy aprendiendo español.
Okay, thanks. We're not gonna
Yeah.
get into
We can do that.
doing examples.
So then that
Also-
means we can travel to Spain with you.
You know what? The reason why I asked like, if you guys can order and stuff is because like around my 1 year mark, we went to a Mexican restaurant, and then like I
Oh.
went in telling them because it was super dead. It was like it was a really popular restaurant, but because of the time we went, it was like kind of in between lunch and dinner, so there was nobody there.
Right.
And then so I went in and then I told them, I'm like, oh, I'm learning Spanish on Duolingo. Can I like try to order in Spanish with you guys? And then I repeated the entire thing in Spanish. Like, I'm learning Spanish from Duolingo. Can I try to order in Spanish? And then I tried to order in Spanish and I did it. And I was so proud of myself.
Hey, we're proud of you too, man.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
I
You're
was like,
actually
whoa.
practicing.
And then last week on the subway, there were, I guess like, Spanish women
Yes.
talking about
Yeah.
buying diapers and stuff, and they were
Oh.
speaking in Spanish. And then I just happened to like catch words. I'm like, oh, they're going to buy something. What are they buying? Oh, they're buying stuff for the bedroom. Oh, they're buying stuff for the baby. Oh, this is expensive. And then like in my head, I'm like, ding, ding. I was like, whoa.
There was
look at
actually
me.
there was a criticism floating around about Duolingo because it's like it's not what's the
It's
word?
not it's not like conversational language.
Yeah. It's
'Cause,
it's,
like,
it's not
so,
deep
like-
enough, you know.
Yeah,
It's
like it's
not
not
like
the
it-
best way to learn a language or
Correct,
something.
correct.
Like you
Yeah.
can understand the words, but like nobody talks like that, right? Because it's the
Right,
same
right,
thing
right.
if you like so like Jason was learning Chinese, right? And then like I hear some of his practices, and I'm like, yeah, nobody
Cringe.
talks like that.
Right.
You know, like not in Taiwan, most likely not in China.
Mandarin,
Like,
right?
yeah, like but nobody talks like that. But if you do learn the vocabulary, you can pick
You
certain
pick up on
things
it.
up.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's
Exactly.
more important than like
Yes.
you know,
Exactly.
at least as like a foreign learner, because like
Yeah.
I don't live in like a country where they speak Spanish like as a primary language.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know?
It's true. I think a lot of those things are just like to discredit Duo, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
how dare you have fun while learning languages?
Yeah, how dare you be a
When I'm-
successful company?
when I'm struggling to do my JLPT exam because
Yeah.
I forgot about this one kanji and stuff, and I'm like, bro, like let people have fun, man. Like what's wrong,
Yeah.
Like for us, like Addie, I hear Addie doing the vocal stuff all the time. Like she does the vocal tests all the time.
Yeah.
Like when those prompts
Oh.
come up, I never do those.
Oh wait, you skip those?
I skip those. I skip those all the
Why?
time.
Oh, why?
Sometimes I even skip the listening ones.
Are you
because-
just like too cringe? You're like, I don't want to say things in the wrong accent.
no?
I don't want to sound like Guy Jean.
No, because
Oh,
right, a
no.
gaijin. That's foreigner, by the way. So I'm just too lazy. Like I'm just too lazy to open the mic and like say it multiple times and just do it, right? But it does help, right? Like they do have avenues and they have facets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They used to have stories as well, actually. I don't know if you
They
guys-
still do.
They still do, but it's so hard.
Yeah, so
Some of the
that's
stories are
shit-
difficult, yeah.
Exactly, that's the
Right?
shit that will like legit like test you.
Yeah, because like when they speak in the stories
Yeah.
and stuff, like they speak at their like the normal speed.
Right.
Yeah,
Plus
like a
also-
normal person.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I think it's like more normal conversation, right? It's less
Yes.
keigo, which is less formal, right? Which is less like depending on the story that you pick, it's more casual and stuff like that. But like,
Yeah.
nothing against people who are learning, like through actual books, like buying books,
Or like in classes.
in classes, or like there's a lot of like online, like in Discord, where you actually sign up and pay for like an exchange program.
Oh, yes.
Where you would
Yeah.
go on webcam and talk to a local, and they would like obviously a lot of them are trying to learn English or whatever, right?
Right.
So then you'll try to have a conversation, etc., etc. Nothing against those. Those do get expensive, right?
They do get expensive, but like like I feel like learning at any capacity help, especially things
That's what
like
I mean.
language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody's learning, I think, full stop, right? And
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter if I'm at fucking 14,000 days or like or stands up 400.
No, I think it matters.
No, I mean like in the grand scheme of things, like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all just learning. I
Learning,
think.
yeah.
And I
Right.
think you should just be like you should just be fine with that, right?
Yeah.
Like, can I speak fluent Japanese or Korean? No, but I can read most of them.
Oh.
That's. But do I know what they mean when I read them?
Not necessarily.
That's another conversation,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
totally.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know all the characters in Korean, and I know how to read them. That said, like, I'm probably like 70-80% accurate to some of them. I still get some of them confused, like, especially when there's fucking 4 characters in one box.
Yeah.
Like in Korean,
and change one character and it's a totally different,
it's a different
meaning.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I moved to like Japanese. I'm like, fuck this. Kanji was difficult, yeah.
Right.
But like, so one of the tips that I heard that I learned about kanji is that you create a story with the characters. So like.
Yeah. It's the same as Chinese. If you like put different things together, it'll mean
exactly.
that.
But like
yeah,
you
like
make
a picture.
Yeah, but you make your own, like which has nothing to do. So like for example, like I think a couple of days ago, I was hanging out with Eric. I'm like, Eric, do you know this character? And it's kanji for the egg. You guys must know the Chinese character for egg.
Yes.
But Eric's like, yeah, but that egg character is usually used for like larvae.
Because it's the middle part. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what the middle part means.
Yeah.
But I was telling, it's the one that looks like a B and a P, and they have dashes.
Yeah.
You know what you see?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You're picking up what I'm putting down, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, to me they look like egg cartons. And Eric's like, wait, your egg cartons come in too? And I'm like, no, if you just put a lot more beside each other, eventually they have a
No, bro, let me have my egg carton
That's
picture.
what I'm saying, bro. And then he showed me the Chinese typical character for like a chicken egg kanji. And I was like, okay,
it has a hat.
Fuck that, bro. That is way too much more complicated than my egg carton. Anyway, we took us on a little bit of a tangent.
What's new?
Yeah, this is very us.
That's true.
And speaking of very us, I think we all touched on it, which is, despite what everyone says about the owl, like, if you're learning, however way you need to learn, like, Jesus, just go for it.
True, bro.
Seriously, if being on an app, which is very accessible, like, if you're gonna tell me to sit down on a computer and like talk to a tutor or something, I'm like, that's too much effort. But if I'm just on my phone and like, I don't know, an ad pops up on YouTube. Sorry, I'm not rich. I don't have YouTube Premium. If an ad freaking pops up and I have 30 seconds, I'm like, I might just pop on and just do a quick lesson, right? So it's just so accessible. Like, yeah, I know I'm not learning like the proper grammar, or like I'm not learning like how I should, like a normal for like a native speaker would speak. But I'm like, at least I know enough that like, if someone's gonna talk shit about me, I know all the swear words in Korean, and if he or she is saying she is so dumb, I'm like, I at least understand that. So I'm like, it's good enough.
Wait, so why did you guys start learning? I mean, like in a broader sense.
Honestly,
like, what was the drive?
I can go first. So like the reason why I even started, I didn't want to do Duolingo. I didn't want to do a learning thing at all. But my aunt, she's like this very loving and giving person. So then she signed her whole family up for a family plan, and then she had one extra spot. So she just sent me the invite. She was just like, hey, I have a family plan. Like, you don't have to pay, but here's a free like membership spot if you want it.
Super duo, bro.
Yeah, and then she basically, and then she did it. I think January 2nd of 2024. Like, it was like right after New Year. So then I was like, okay, well, you know what? Like, because at the time I literally thought about, I'm like, oh, you know what? John's been on this for a long time, and he seems to be very successful in like learning and things like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then so I literally thought to myself, like, sure, I'll give this owl thing a try.
A shot. Yeah.
Like, why not? It seems like a big deal. I like the social media, like little like witty marketing campaigns.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll give it a try. And then when I selected the language, right? Everybody in my family was learning Japanese. And I'm like, I don't want to learn Japanese. I don't want to be another like Asian person learning Japanese. Like, enough. I get it.
Okay, firstly, there's a lot more Caucasians trying to learn Japanese. Okay?
I get it. Japanese is cool. I get it. I watch anime. I know.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Stack. Continue.
So, and no, I wanted to learn something that like, I've never really touched before, right? And because I have PTSD with French from school, I was like, I don't want to touch French. But the adjacent of that, I feel like Spanish is like universally very useful, and there's a bunch of advantages. I'm like, I'm just gonna give Spanish a try, and then I just started, and then I think what kept me going was like the streak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I hate the idea.
It feels bad, right?
Yeah, I hate the idea of potentially breaking a streak.
Yes.
And plus, they make it so fun in the beginning that I
It's
want to
true.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you, Eds? What was the drive? Other than learning all the swear words.
I honestly, I'm so sick of reading subtitles.
Yo.
Whether it's anime or K dramas, I'm like, I just want to learn these languages so that I can just understand and not need to read the subtitles.
Yes.
But again, Japanese was really hard, so I'm still reading
Yeah.
subtitles for anime. But I will say for Korean K dramas, like I'm not so good where I can look away for like a whole 10 minutes. But like if I look down for a second, I can like confer what they just said.
You'll pick up on what.
Yeah, like I'll pick up enough.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not good at reading Korean right now, but I'm fairly good at picking up the sounds. So like, for example, like when on the lessons when like I can if I click like the turtle thing and it says the sentence very slowly,
Yeah.
I can
Yes,
pick
the
out
turtle
the sentence,
Oh.
or like I can say like I can translate the sentence.
Yo,
As long as they
1,000 days, everybody.
yeah, but only if they speak slowly. So then, like when I watch K dramas, I'm like I can look away for 2 seconds and like I don't need to pause it or rewind. So I'm like, that was my goal.
Bro, Shilba Pone, you know?
And what about you, John?
Silver phone stand. That was silver phone. Every time I would go to a country, that was I like there's a moment, and you guys know how much of a fucking free spirit I am too. Like
Yes,
you know
you
what,
are.
you know what, I'm probably gonna live there. So then I was like, okay, I might as well start learning the language now, right?
Okay.
But also, yeah, it's like it was never a goal for me to understand anime or like read the mangas properly.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, 1400 days later,
Yeah.
I like you, I would pick up on what they were saying. And in fact, it's gotten to the point when I watch anime. Like recently, I'm just watching Solo Leveling,
Oh yeah, everybody, eh?
Yeah,
which by the way, a little overrated, I want to say.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa, hot
Yes.
take.
I think
take.
right. Apparently, it's a hot take.
wait, okay. Let's take a transfer. Why?
It's like you know how Addie hates Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Say less, right? Say less, right?
That's a fast transfer.
Say less, right?
Wait, hold on. Just to defend it a little bit. Just a little bit. I will say one of my
less.
biggest gripes with Demon Slayer is that there is no such thing as a training arc, and he just does things because he's the main character. With Solo Leveling, there is some logic to his literal leveling and increasing the skills.
Okay, I understand.
So like if Demon Slayer is like bottom of the barrel, I would say at least Solo Leveling is a few levels above it. I wouldn't say above water, but a few levels above it.
Okay, wait. So as somebody who's literally only watched the first episode of the first season, and then I like, because ended up getting like I thought it was a good episode, but I just ended up getting busy, so I never picked it up. As someone who's like, that's the level of knowledge I have of this thing. Should I watch it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would say at least season 1 was very well done.
Okay.
From what I understand so far, season 2 is a little bit, they're dragging it a little bit longer to milk it because the manga's technically done. So from what I have been reading and what I've been hearing, season 2 is not as well paced as season 1. So I would say season 1 is definitely worth it. Season 2, I'm just gonna wait for the entire season to come out because like
I think it's
they're
done.
really dragging. Oh, is it done?
Because they did 12 episodes for season 1, right?
Yes.
They did.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm assuming they're gonna do 12 again for season 2.
No, so that's what I assumed too. I looked it up. They're doing a full 24.
24? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So season 2 is a little slower from my understanding of the pacing. So I enjoyed season 1. It was a very great like gateway into it. But then season 2, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wait.
So like my sister is like in love with it, like obsessed. Right?
Okay.
Like actually, like she's like every day she's like, Jonathan, like you need to watch Solo Leveling. And like finally, like months later, I'm like, you know what, fine, I'll come around watching Solo Leveling. And honestly, maybe because I'm so jaded now that like there's so much shit that I've seen, right? Especially like with isekais.
Fair.
honestly, Solo Leveling is isekai parallel, man. Like
Parallel. Yeah, that makes sense. That
like
tracks.
it's not exact, and like all of these concepts and all of these
Mm-hmm.
things are not new to me. Like nothing of this is nothing of this is innovative. What is really pretty, and like I said, why immediately you guys picked up on when I said Addy hates Demon Slayer, is because it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Like how they did the animation is very beautiful.
Yep.
If Demon Slayer was like very original with the colors and vibe and like the frame rate and like
Yeah.
the
And
design
art style.
and the art style is like very like it pops out of the screen. This one, think of it as like more natural and everything just flows. Like there are camera angles that you would not think as an anime should be doing, right?
I
Like you know
agree.
how a lot of the fights are like, well, it has to be upright. Their leg has to be at the bottom and their head has to be at the top, right?
No.
Yeah, exactly. They're very creative with that stuff, and I think that's what people are like. Kind of, this is why it's so amazing.
Oh,
That's
God.
that said, plot wise, dude, this shit is as basic as it comes. Like actually, concept
Yeah,
is
yeah.
as basic as it comes. Nothing
Yeah.
about this is new, right? His
Yeah, I
drive,
agree.
his drive, his character development is so mediocre. Like his entire. I was
Yeah.
telling Ray, I was like, his entire drive is because he doesn't want to be weak anymore.
It's not profound.
I think after Frieren, all of these like protagonists, like whatever story plots, it's just ruined.
That's what I mean, right?
Oh.
Because like Freeman ruined it for you, right?
Forever. Well, no, maybe
Exactly.
not forever, but like it's just like it's such a different take, and I'm just
Exactly.
like after that, every other thing I've seen, I'm like I know exactly where this is going.
Exactly, right? It's
Yeah.
so predictable. Everything became predictable, right? Which is a terrible feeling because now
Yeah.
we're so jaded about it.
Yeah.
right?
Oh man, Frieren, why?
I will also say I think we are on very different sides of like social media because you know how you're talking about like people are enjoying like the art style, like the animation. I'm on a very different side of
What
social media.
happened?
Girls watch it for the plot.
Oh, should I watch it for the plot?
That's
For
fair
the
too. Yeah,
plot, yeah.
That's fair, too.
And I'm going to spell it out because this is a podcast. The plot is he gets ripped.
How
Yeah.
many plots are there? 6 or 8?
Like fairly immediately, like within the next couple episodes, you will be like, I'm gonna stay for the plot.
There are pretty good fan services for women. I
Yeah.
would say. Yeah, they're
So, like,
pretty good. Or
that's-
sorry, for you too, Stan. Yeah.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
okay,
lie.
I'll watch it for the plot. Yeah.
Yeah, it encouraged me. I'm like,
Should I
good-looking
cancel my
male
should I
lead.
cancel my game tonight?
You know what's
Should I
funny?
watch Soul Leveling?
You know what's funny too? I'm like, wow, they really. I mean, and I know it's based off of a Korean author, right?
Yeah.
And the entire premise is in Korea, which,
Yeah.
by the way, also a smaller tangent and not into our already long tangent. I was like, should I watch this in Korean subs or like Korean dub? Because when they're calling Jinwoo-san, I'm like, this
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
yeah, exactly.
you know, but that's just me being an elitist. Anyway, long story short, solo
Solo
leveling
Leveling.
is good for, again, I'm not trying to gatekeep, okay? You can like what you like. But honestly, it is very basic, and it's for people who don't watch a lot of anime. And it's for people who don't like a lot of, who don't really dive into it.
Like if
And
you're a connoisseur, this will be nothing new to you.
it's correct. It's nothing new. It is very pretty. It is very pretty. Everything is bland. You know.
Enjoy it for what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, exactly. We have a friend who's like, I don't really look into like Frieren, for example. He didn't enjoy Frieren. I know.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
But
How
I
many
was-
transfers are we taking? Are we on a boat?
Hold on. This is my last.
We're on
tangent.
like we're on like a ferry going to. An
I know.
island.
This is my last tangent. Well, we're turning it back around. Turn the boat around. You know the IKEA commercial? We go, start the car.
Yeah.
I'll be that in a second. Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
You made me lose. Okay, so yeah, Frieren. Why he didn't like Frieren was because I didn't really look into it. Like it was boring to me.
Oh, because he saw it for what it was.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
okay, okay,
it was
fair,
just
fair,
very
fair.
surface level.
Like it
shit,
didn't
right?
provoke his thought.
Yeah, which I'm like,
fair, fair.
which is like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It'll be boring for you. It's like a slice of life fantasy anime. you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
Li-
yeah.
Like literally,
Yeah.
you're like watching what's the Japanese like House in the Terrace or something like that.
like
Terrace
Terrace
House.
House.
like
Terrace House.
comfy.
Yeah, like
animes.
terrace house. Yeah,
Yeah,
cozy.
yeah.
Yeah, like literally nothing's happening, right? But because you didn't look into it. Anyway, that's
Fair.
start the car. We're going back into learning.
Learning.
John, start the car.
Start the car.
Oh my
Start
God.
the car. Where did we even end?
I don't even know.
Where did
I
we-
have a question.
Okay,
I
what's
have
the
a question
What's
on
the
theme for today's
Oh,
episode.
Okay, yeah.
Other than language, other than Duolingo, have you like picked up something to learn since adulthood, like out of university in your adulthood? What is the one thing that you've picked up and you've learned, whether you go to a class or YouTube or
Ooh.
whatever, like an actual thing that you learned, not casually either. Like I'm not saying like watch one
Oh.
YouTube video and you call it
Yeah.
learning, like actually try to learn.
But does that also mean, like, in this question, do you also wonder if we like practiced?
Yes, like actually.
So
use
not
it in
only
some way.
did you learn the theory stuff, but you actually
Yeah,
did
yeah.
the practical stuff?
Like for my, I can start like for
Okay,
me
go,
is like
go.
I had always been a dancer growing up, but then after high school, in university and law school, I had stopped dancing because I just had no time for it.
Okay.
And then I actually went back to it in my adulthood once like I was out working and I made my own money and I could
Did
pay
you
for my own
learn
le-
like a new dance or like a
So-
style of dance?
I went back to Chinese dancing, but because I had my own money to spend,
Adult money, as they say.
adult money as they say, yeah. I took K-pop dance lessons and that was new for me. Like I've never been a K-pop dancer. I've never been a hip hop dancer. It's always been
Right.
traditional like classical dancing for me. So that was very different and you know, you guys can confer. Anyone that's a dancer that tried dancing will understand. Classical dancing and hip hop dancing are two very different worlds.
Yes.
Like you move in very different ways. So
Yep.
that was really new to me, and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. Like I actually went to drop-in classes to take lessons from like proper teachers. So yeah, that was something I enjoyed. I did videos and like I danced with some friends too. So on my own, like not official videos. Like I haven't released like dance practice videos, but it was fun though. Yeah, so that was a new thing that I did for myself.
Dude, I'm trying to think, and
Yeah.
the last thing that I bought, but like I don't think it counts because like playing the bass guitar, for example.
Oh, that was new for you. I thought it wasn't the.
It's not that
instrument of
it's new.
choice?
That's the thing, right? Like
Oh,
I
okay,
just
okay.
I've always wanted a bass guitar. Plus, also when I'm recording, like you can do bass with the there's things called MIDI keyboards, which can
Okay.
literally play every instrument essentially.
Oh,
you know?
interesting. I didn't know that.
Because you could just plug in whatever sound you want, and it'll sound like a guitar,
Oh,
and
I
it'll
see,
sound
I
like a
see.
bass, etc., etc. It'll even sound like drums if you want. Like
Oh,
it has
what?
Drum kit. Yeah, it has drum kits capabilities as well. I don't have a drum kit. That's what I use. Anyway, I don't think it counts for me because I'm not a bass player,
Mhm.
but I didn't really look up any lessons, and I've been playing bass since like high school. Like I dabbled, you know.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I guess
like you-
well, actually, because you dance too,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
maybe there is some parallel to that. I think that's the closest thing.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
But like, how did you like transition? Like you said, you dabbled before. Did you like sit down and look at YouTube videos, or did you look up like sheet music? Like, how did
I don't.
you
Well, sheet
I guess,
music will never.
improve your bass?
Yeah, sheet music will never be a thing. There's this one
Right,
song.
right, right.
There's this one song that I wanted to play, and I played that song over and over, and I listened to it, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, that's that note. This is that note, and,
Oh.
and then
Wow.
And then I was like, okay, we can play that. Which, by the way, I've forgotten now at this point because I haven't played. And I'm looking at my bass and it's a little sad because I haven't touched it
Aw.
in a minute. But
Yeah.
Dua Lipa's "If You Don't Want to See Me Dancing
more
with
duo?
No, Dua Lipa.
Oh, Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. If you don't want to see me dancing with somebody, don't start now. Don't start me now. I think is what it's called.
Okay.
I learned that, and that was fun to play. I have an Instagram video on that on my account.
Ooh.
That was the
Where can they find you, John?
You're never gonna find me.
I'm gonna link it.
yeah, tag him in the
Okay, my account is private, so like,
you'll get a bunch of followers.
You're gonna get
you'll get
Screenshot it.
You'll get 3
3
follower
follower
requests.
accounts. I'm like, Addie and Stanley, how many accounts do you guys have? That's the closest thing. Other than that, I've just pretty much wung everything, i.e. past tense of winged. I winged everything.
Oh.
And like without really looking into or learning anything.
Did you learn about like podcast editing?
Ooh.
No.
You winged this too?
Yeah.
No.
Based off of what I know with audio editing, I just I was like, how hard can it be? Which is funny because the first edit I put it on my audio editing software,
Yeah, yeah.
and then everybody's like speaking in like tempo, you know, like like there's like a beat.
Oh my
like,
god.
and like I'm like, why is everybody sounding choppy? And then
funny.
I realized we were speaking at 120 BPM. I was like, wait, I can't edit with this.
That is so funny.
But yeah, I didn't look up in any video. I just winged
Wow.
it. Yeah, like it's like
Wow.
a crash and burn situation for me, you know, like
Trial
it's
by fire.
yeah,
Oh my
like
God,
like
yeah.
and it's okay. Like, you know, what's the worst thing that can happen? It'll take me 6 hours, I guess, which it did first time
It
around,
did.
right? Like,
Yeah.
But that's just the process of learning. That's me.
Damn.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you know how you don't look at sheet music, you learn by listening to the tones. I think there's a term for that, something like God's ear or something. Like, it's people that has
This is
like
very anime.
is
Yeah,
it?
it's from solo leveling. Yeah,
Yeah. Skill acquired.
yeah.
You can.
Ding,
It's like people
unlocked.
that have perfect pitch and they can tell like
I
even
don't
the
have perfect
slightest.
pitch. I don't have perfect
But you can differentiate and tell sounds and like notes kind of on how to play based on just listening. So
It's
I
really-
think that's really cool.
It's really like amazing to say for people who don't do music, but for people that do music, it's really not that impressive.
I feel the same with dancing. People are like, they like for example,
Exactly,
like,
see?
people that don't dance would be like, I don't know how to do the body roll, and I'm like, but
It's not that. It's not
easy,
that,
like-
Addie. So like, I don't dance, but I'm always
Right.
amazed at you and like the people that dance. Like, how do you pick up choreography so easily? I don't understand it. I'm just like, oh my god, like what the hell did you do, and how did you learn this in like, you know, like 1 8-step count? I'm like, wait, can you break this down?
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
That's
I don't know how to explain it either.
That's just muscle memory, I think. Like you can
Partly, yeah.
you can differentiate the movements of your body, like literally every limb.
It
So-
like makes sense for me. That's how I can learn it. It's like,
Exactly.
once I see the first move, I'm like, oh, of course the next move is this.
And you don't-
then
and also-
everyone's like, huh?
And you don't have to think about separating your left leg from your right leg movement, right? Like
Yes,
it's just
yes,
a muscle memory
exactly.
situation.
Yeah.
Same with music, like playing with instruments.
Like you
and
just
stuff.
know where to place your finger.
Not that you just
Oh.
you just know how to differentiate like I cannot predict the next note, but
Mm-hmm.
like in terms of muscle memory, in terms of like
Like
playing
almost
something
like
really
learning
complicated.
scales, right? Like
Yeah,
you know,
playing
what
something
makes sense
complicated.
as the next note, or like where the scale will like resolve as. I don't know if that's the right word, but
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Right?
It's pretty good.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Stan, what about you? What have you been learning or have learned since adulthood?
you know what? I this is like nothing to do with like music or dance.
That's fine.
But I am not even kidding you. So in my right now, I'm staring at the bookmark folder. I have 2 folders. One for like general plant care, right? And then
Oh yeah.
Classic.
and then so that's not even it. Okay, so like what I want to bring forward is I have another folder called decompositions, because I started learning about like, you know, how to compost, and then from composting I learned how to grow mushrooms, and then I
Yo.
learned about like soil health. Like it was a lot. And then I think going back to your question, Addie, is have I put this into practice? I'm like, yeah, I have. Like I've grown my own. Like I've bought mushroom spawns, and
No,
I've
you
tried-
didn't.
I did.
I remember this. I was like, are you going to start selling this? Because this is amazing.
Yeah, like I try to grow my own oyster mushrooms. And then
Did you?
Yeah, successfully.
Can you
Yeah.
grow some for me? And I don't mean like the drug kind, like actual,
No. Like these are like edible.
Yeah.
Like
cuisine.
non-hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, wait,
Bro.
Stan's a drug dealer.
Yeah, and then
I
like
love mushrooms.
and then I had to learn about like, you know, the type of food that they eat, and the structure of the mushrooms, and then like how mushroom like fungi decomposition is different from like worm decomposition. Did you guys know that like in
Oh.
North America worms were not a thing?
Wait, what? I had
Like
no idea.
worms were not native to
Oh,
North
okay.
America.
Like in
Oh,
what
where did it
time,
come
like,
from?
Yeah, like
From
what
Europe.
timeline?
Yeah.
Oh.
From Europe. So like for a majority of the time
Mm-hmm.
in North America, how North American, I guess, climate decomposed things like dead leaves and like
Mm-hmm.
fallen branches and things like that is all through mycelium, which is like fungi and mushrooms and things like that. And then this is a big reason why we have such big forests, because like these things decompose. Thank you. they do this over time, so then we kind of like build a really big like layer of soil with lots of nutrients for trees to grow really big. Yeah, but then since worms got introduced, what's been happening to our forest is that because worms basically like eat the leaves and like the dead things very quickly, right? So all of our soil is now just on the very top layers. So we don't get a lot of like, you know, protect like the seedlings of trees and stuff. They don't have that big layer of like protection from things like frost, right? And then so when their roots grow as well, like, they'll grow like very quickly, very fast. But then when the roots grow deeper, they can't get as much nutrients. So trees are slowly starting to become shorter and shorter because of the introduction of worms.
And were worms introduced intentionally?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like it just came from European settlers or whatever, or like they brought it over for some reasons. But like worms were like, I don't want to say like not native. Like I was gonna say no
yeah, I was gonna say,
right? But like the primary way of like to decompose
organic materials.
Yeah, like our ecosystem is primarily originally through fungi.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't you think this is, like, for me, I'm like, this is super interesting. So like the more I read about it, I'm the more like, oh, that's cool.
Anyway, so you can grow me mushrooms?
Not easily. So my household is not conducive for mushroom growing, is what I found.
Not moist enough?
Yeah, it's because I live in like a townhouse with central air, so then the air usually is very dry. So then what I have to do is like I have to put like a humidifier in place, and then like I have to be able to check it very often, because then I have to grow in a dark place, right? And then when it's a dark place and it's very humid, what happens is that not only mushrooms grow, but like other like
bad things
mold will grow, right? So then I'm like, I have to be very careful. So yeah, like I didn't end up like continuing that venture, but then what I ended up doing was like I started learning about like worm decomposition, and then worm compost, and then like there's like bacterial compost as well. Basically like what we can do to do like food waste compost indoors, because I don't have an outdoor space. Right. And I want to do it indoors without it smelling.
Like you can't do it on your balcony?
I can, but in the winter it's too cold.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
Oh, the worms would die.
They would absolutely die. And any sort of like bacteria that I would like grow, right? They would die. Well, like not dead completely, but like at least slow down dramatically in the winter.
God.
Right? So then like all of the food would just be there. Right? And then so I wanted to be able to do this like indoors without it smelling. So now I found like two primary ways to do this. There's like worms, and then for things like bones and meats, which the worms, if you put it in the worm bin, it's gonna smell like death. Like there's like a Japanese method of can you say that word again? Decomposing like bones and meat without it smelling.
Oh, what? Without it smelling? Okay, I need to learn that.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's me. I don't want to get. This is like not the episode topic.
Did you guys know why there are so many worms in rainy days?
Why?
Yeah.
Why, Stan?
Because they can't breathe underwater, like in the ground when it rains. So then they go upwards in order to find oxygen.
There's also a thing called capillary action. This is how I know capillary action.
Oh, tell me.
It's because water gets pushed up. That's why the worms also get pushed up with the water.
Oh, sure. That's like totally a thing.
And then that's why they're more exposed. Also, we used to put salt in worms when we were kids.
Oh no!
Just to see them wiggle around.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how we had fun back in the days.
Okay, can we not end the episode with worm torture, please?
It wasn't torture, okay? And also, some worms you could just eat straight up, and apparently, like, it's very good protein.
Yeah.
All worms. Actually,
I can't get over it.
All worms you can, but it's not great for you if you just pick them up off the ground.
Yeah. Like you're literally eating dirt in it, like inside of it.
Yeah, but worms are an extremely good source of protein, and this is why birds eat them, right? Like if like cats or dogs outside get like a hold of them. So if after a rainy day you go walk your dog, or I don't know if you walk your cats. Just like make sure. Yeah, just make sure that they don't end up like eating worms off the floor.
We have a neighborhood cat,
Outdoor cats.
She just walks around. Her name's Nala. She's
Aww.
Oh.
It was funny when you go piss, and then
Yeah.
she sees you. She starts running towards you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh.
oh shit, I have to be here for a minute. Give me a
Aw.
second. And then
Damn it.
and Nala also she's the type where she will lay on your feet, like
Oh.
belly up. Yeah, like she would lay on your feet.
Oh, she wants belly pets.
Yeah, she wants belly
Oh,
rub. And then I was like, okay, Nala, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go for my walk. And then she'll start meowing.
Like, what do you mean
Right.
walk?
Yeah,
I gotta go for my walk. She's the
She's like,
neighborhood
give me
cat.
love.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, fine. And then one time I got her on my way back. So I asked her to come over. I was like, hey, Nala. Psst, psst, psst. And then I sat in front of my entranceway, and we have like 3-4 steps before we get to the door. So I was just sitting there, and Nala was just chilling, and then she freaking hopped on my leg, like legit,
What?
like yeah,
Climbed up your leg?
yeah. Like she hopped on my leg, and then she climbed on my shoulder,
What?
and like she made a scarf like on
Oh,
my back.
oh.
Yeah. I was like, Nala, we're not that close, bro. Like,
She thinks you are.
apparently,
He's into you.
apparently we're really close.
Wait, so is she owned by like one of your neighbors and she's just like an outdoor cat during the day, or?
Yeah, I don't know who owns her. I don't know which house owns her, but she comes around. Like,
Oh,
you'll
she
see her.
wanders.
But she
Yeah,
is
she
like
wanders around.
she's like not a wild cat.
No. She has a
Oh,
tag.
okay.
She has a tag.
Okay, okay.
That's why I know her name.
Okay,
is
okay,
because the tag says
Aw.
Nala on it. Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah, yeah.
tag. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense
the
then.
tag says
That's
Nala on
so cute.
That
it. I know,
is
dude.
really cute.
Honestly, neighborhood cats. I'm not a cat person, but like they like me. There's
Honest,
another.
neighborhood cats are so like we have one too. Her name's Bunny, and then like
Aw.
like because we have a Facebook group, right? And everybody's just like, oh, is there like a lost cat? And then like at this point, everybody's like, no, that's just Bunny. You can leave her alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but no one's claimed her?
No. Like we know who
Oh.
owns her
Oh,
because
okay,
like
gotcha.
like at the beginning of I guess when they first moved in or whatever,
Mm-hmm,
like it's everybody's like, oh, there's a lost cat. Everybody look out, or like
Yeah.
try to find her. And then like eventually everybody's like, oh no, that's just Bunny. Like it's okay, you can leave her alone. She'll do her
Okay,
own
okay.
thing.
True.
Wow.
Anyway, that's our 1 hour mark.
Nice.
So what do we learn?
So to the listeners, what did you guys learn?
we learned that
Everybody's so confused. What? What did I
learning
listen
in
to?
adulthood, like I think learning in adulthood is like whatever is convenient,
Exactly.
whatever is
bro.
accessible, and
Whatever
like,
interests you.
whatever interests you.
I think
You
that's
know
the
what?
most
You're right.
important.
Yeah, because everything that we've named, like, it's usually things that it's not. We haven't named anything that's like career driven or like
Yeah. It's very
like
casual.
self improvement. Is what we've all named are very casual things that is
Like
just interesting.
things we are able to afford to learn as adults with adult money.
Also,
Yes.
asterisk, by the way, to what Stan said, to what interests you, asterisk that is legal. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
doesn't- That doesn't hurt anybody, okay? We don't want to condone any kind of, like, my guy is, like, trying to learn. Yeah,
Is
exactly.
this just a disclaimer?
Yeah, Addy, we can't be liable to, like, hey, I heard in this one podcast, I
If
should
this
learn
interests
all
me-
my interests, yeah. And then it becomes the next Breaking Bad, like.
I know.
yeah,
I was just
like-
thinking that.
Like that.
Don't
that can-
Google it. You might become like you'll come onto like national security hit
You'll
list.
definitely be on the list if you.
Okay.
Google it.
That's on you,
Oh.
not on us.
Okay, but still, we still need. Like, what if
The
they source
opinions
us?
shared on this podcast do not represent the opinions of Beer Talks
Exactly.
in general.
Yeah.
You
And
are
we are not a
responsible.
company, so you can't sue us.
Also true.
Leave us alone, but sponsor us.
Yes. Give us money, but don't sue us.
Don't take our money. Give us money.
Yes, exactly. Beer Talks has
That's
no
the plan.
money.
Anyway, Naughty Neighbor Pale Ale Stan, where are you at?
I am done.
I am
Oh,
not.
nice.
Believe it or
really?
not. I know.
Wow.
I am not.
Guys.
Because I really gotta pee and I've been holding it in.
Oh
But-
shoot. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but I do enjoy. This Pale Ale one.
I quite like this as well. Yeah.
If like we said at the beginning, if you've been curious about IPAs but is very intimidated, I think this is a very good start. Nickelbrook is definitely brewing something, as Stan said.
Nice.
Pun intended with the Naughty Neighbors and Pale Ale. These guys are a quirky bunch. I'll probably look them up after just to see how they do their whole marketing thing, and if this is all intended, it probably is.
I would think it is.
But like for legal sake, like they just
Yeah.
can't be on the nose about it, right? Just to get in trouble. I get it. We're the same. Calamari beer confirmed.
Yes.
Confirmed calamari.
Confirmed. Stamped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the beer.
Well, we
talks
haven't had a
calamari.
calamari beer in a while, huh?
Stamp.
Well, we haven't
Yeah,
had a beer in a while.
because we've been
Oh,
having
that's also-
ciders, bro. Okay.
We're back.
We're back. We are so back. Any other thoughts, last things to say?
About the beer or about learning?
Both.
No, all good. Go learn stuff.
Go learn stuff. Go do you.
And-
Live your best.
And start however way you need to. If you want to just, dip your toes to see if you're interested before you dive in, look at a YouTube video, use an app. And then
True.
if you're really,
Yeah.
really into it, then consider maybe paying money to get like more serious
Get
learning. But
invested. Yeah.
I
Don't-
think you got
right.
it. You got it exactly. Like learning is
Right?
really so accessible now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
At like any even at entry forms. So like
yeah.
just get started and then just see where
Yeah.
if you don't like something, you don't have to keep learning, right? Nobody's forcing you. Like live your life. And if you're like, no, this is not what I thought, learn something else. You're fine.
Exactly.
You'll be fine. True. This is the part where you shout out the beers then.
Oh, right. Okay. So, Nicole Brooks Brewing Company. I personally quite liked your Naughty Neighbor beer. And then so if, I don't know, man.
Am I gonna keep that?
Yes, we're gonna keep it.
It's 5%, right? But if you're listening and you would like to sponsor us and if you'd like to, give us more of your beers to try, I noticed that this is a core beer of yours. It says on the back of the can. So if you have like specialty beers or if you have beers that you would like us to try and provide us with provide everybody with our general honest opinions, please sponsor us because we are looking for sponsors and you can find us at Addie.
Instagram and TikTok, we are Beer Talks TO. That's BEERTALKSTO, Beer Talks TO.
Beer Talks CO, that's us. We have our recos still. I can go first. Since we were talking about solo leveling. If you really like solo leveling and if you need recos, if you want another anime series, I'm sure you'll love Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm sure you'll love Demon Slayer. They are very beautiful. And there's even fan services there too, if you're both male and female.
Actually, true, yeah.
Actually, yeah. If you like those kind of like very pretty animations with the plot being, I need to get stronger, like that kind of stuff. But if you want something creative, something more creative, I have 2 recos for you. Wow, look at me, bro. I know. I'm the closeted beeb guy.
Not so closeted anymore.
They're both in anime already. One is Chainsaw Man, which I'm sure you guys have heard.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I watched
yeah,
the first
yeah.
season of that. It's actually like it was surprisingly way better than I thought it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man is very creative. If you can't wait for season 2, the mangas are out. I will not
Nice.
source my sources because they are of questionable source.
Is it finished or is the manga ongoing?
The manga is finished for like the first part. I remember I touched on this. I touched on this earlier. Yeah. And then the anime aired, and then the author's like, "Wait a minute, this manga's successful." So then he continued it.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And then the other one, which Addie has read and also watched, Undead Unluck.
Yes.
Undead Unluck is like honestly,
Oh, it's so fun.
it's one of the better shonen mangas. And again, if we're talking about shonen is like action packed powers and stuff like that in fantasy. Undead Unluck and Chainsaw Man, they both have the anime out, but I recommend the mangas. They're very good. Just look them up. That is my
You know what?
recommendation.
I'll add one. I really enjoyed Kaiju number 8. That one's also really fun.
Okay,
and
that's
like
cheating. That's cheating. Kaiju number 8
Is
is
that
like
it?
because Kaiju number 8 is like the Titanic for me. Like shonen.
Oh, what?
Like right
It's-
now. Like it's that good.
Really?
Yeah, like it's that
Yeah,
good.
because like the animation, there's action, like the character. I think the character development's actually pretty good.
It's true.
Like it's very minimal right now, but
Yes.
it's pretty good, and like you see it. You see the development between not just the main character, right? So I really enjoy it. So I would also recommend that to add to your list.
Kaiju number 8 was the only manga, was the only anime. Manga that I started as soon as I finished episode 1 of the anime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the
Okay.
only one. Yeah, it's the only one that I've ever done. Undead Unluck was like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And
Fair,
Chainsaw
fair.
Man I was reading Chainsaw Man before the anime came out. Not to be that guy,
Oh.
but
Okay.
I'm that guy. Anyway, that's my reco. I guess our reco now, Eddie.
Oh, fair. That's like half of my reco. My reco, I realize all my recos are food related, but I'm
That's
gonna
okay.
go
It's
with
on
it.
brand. It's on brand.
My reco is sort of recipe related. Eric made this phenomenal potato salad yesterday, and I was just like, just make your typical like, dressing, right? It's just very simple: mayo, apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper, right? We've done it before. It's delicious. But then because Eric is also like, he likes cooking and he likes experimenting with things, he like added a little bit of mustard, and it was like not super pronounced. But then like I think the mustard with the mayo and the vinegar on potatoes, it was just so good for
What
some
kind of
reason.
mustard?
Dijon mustard.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Right? Like it makes a difference. Okay, for people who are not snobs like we are, yellow mustard and Dijon mustard do taste different.
They are miles different.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's actually different. I would highly recommend, if you can get your hand on it, like get some Dijon mustard. It does make a difference. So like next time you're making a salad, if you want to, just elevate your dressing, like add a dab of Dijon mustard. Not a lot, just a dab, just to like elevate the flavors. It actually surprisingly does wonders to it.
Since Addie stepped on my recommendation, I'll step on hers too.
Yeah, go for it.
If you actually add on your salmon, like the salmon, whatever salmon that you buy, salmon peas, Dijon crusted salmon steaks
Ooh.
are
Dijon crusted salmon steaks.
correct. It's
That
the
sounds
easiest-
delicious.
It's the easiest thing to do. Salt and pepper, Dijon mustard on it. Leave it for like 30 minutes to
Like
an hour
in
in your
the fridge or-
yeah, in the
Oh, okay.
fridge, and then
Okay.
just like quick heat pan sear, and then it just
Ooh.
crusts the Dijon.
That sounds
mustard.
delicious.
Yeah, that sounds fancy
Have
too.
your salad on the side, like you're checked. Yeah, you're good. That's another Dijon mustard
Dang.
recipe for you.
Wow.
Wow,
Anyways.
team effort.
Anyway, Stanley, what's your reco? You have a Dijon and anime.
Dijon anime. So like, there's this anime that's about cooking with only Dijon mustards. They have this thing called the God Tongue, and then they can taste Dijon mustards at any level.
Dang.
Yeah, that's.
I'd read that manga.
I don't know. My record is like it's not like super related, but anyway, like
That's fine.
Yeah, so like I recently discovered that there's so much resources on Discord that I
Yes.
didn't actually realize. So like I know Discord is like usually used for like gaming and whatever, but there's like an entire like universe. Like I think
Library.
that's the level of information that's on Discord. And
really?
like I think the people on like these communities and things like that, like they're so into these particular topics that you never think that there'd be a community around, but
Yes.
there is, right?
Yes.
And then they use different like resources, like maybe this guy's a script developer or whatever. Like they put all of these things together, so then you get to either learn things or like get access to information or
Correct.
like find out news about all of these, whatever your interest topic is, right? So quickly. And then it's because it's not like there's like a news about this particular event, someone has to post it. No, it's all like,
It's not a forum, correct?
yeah, like it's all done by bots, right?
Yeah.
Like they get all of these updates. And so like I recently just kind of fell down a rabbit hole of this, and then I was just like, I can't believe that I've never, like, because I've used Discord before, right? But it's always been for, I don't know, like group gatherings or like
Correct.
to play games, for
Yeah.
like voice chat and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I never thought of this as like a information gathering forum.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
now that I have, I'm like, I can't believe I wasn't part of this before, right? So I highly encourage people to, like, whatever your niche interest is, because I feel like most people would have a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you feel like, oh, maybe like, this is always something I've done myself and there isn't really people around me that would like this stuff. Just go online, like look for the Discord and see if there's a community, because I'm like almost 99.99% sure there is already a Discord
A Discord
community out
channel
there.
for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like join it and then kind of like, participate and
Which, by the way, you don't even have to talk.
right. Yeah.
Or you can just like read the comments and
Exactly.
follow.
Yeah,
you can just
yeah.
ingest what people are talking about.
Yeah.
Okay,
and, like,
I don't use Discord that much. Is there like a search function on Discord? So you
there's
can
a
type
search,
in like,
but like Google is better. I feel like if
Google
you just
first.
type in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
niche interest plus Discord, like, and then like whatever, like Jujutsu Kaisen and then Discord, right? And it'll be like
okay, okay.
a bunch of
Discord
things coming
community
up.
for that.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Also,
And then
by the way, you guys, I realized this recently, but
Mm-hmm.
Discord is today's generation of what we had for MSN.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
You, you know what? You're right. I did not realize that.
Right, recently, because like people be
Yeah.
calling each other in Discord.
On
and
Discord, yeah.
and they would just
You
be
can add
talking.
strangers
Dude,
And they would just
a couple
talk-
of weeks ago, like I needed to talk to Eric about something, and he's like, "Yo, I'll call you on Discord." I'm like, "What the hell?"
I know, right? It's
Call
such
me on a regular phone. Damn, what the fuck is
You have
that?
my number, bro. I know, bro.
We are
Oh,
real friends, like IRL.
and also when people nowadays, when people, okay, not people, i.e., not our generation, but when people are like exchanging contacts,
Yeah.
They exchange Discord usernames.
they will add
No,
this.
you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
I'm not, bro. They add. They're like, oh, I also gave you my Discord.
Like, what is
Oh,
this? Like,
I
they
know,
don't,
bro.
They don't exchange your like IG handles anymore.
No.
Well, even IG's out. Damn.
No. That shit's old, bro. That shit's our age. You know, that's just boomer now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's your snap, kind of? You know, like
Yeah,
that's
but even snaps are like, eh.
oh yeah,
That's
that's way
Yeah.
past. Anyway, we've gone way longer now. We have Dijon recommendations, we have anime recommendations, and we have Discord recommendations.
Cool.
Wow.
And we're still not sponsored. Somebody, come on.
No,
Come on,
I try
Discord.
every time I can. I will tag them, and it's
will-
just we're not getting responses.
I'll have to reach out for them and be like, hey, I have some background in marketing. I know exactly how this works.
The number
These-
one Dijon
these are-
mustard producer. Like, if you're listening to us,
Grape,
you can
Grape
find it.
Papin. You've never heard of Grape Papin?
Already? You already know.
Of course I know great Dijon. Anyway, that's us. That's Beer Talks. We'll catch you guys again next time. Thanks for listening. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.